Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the wiper linkage on this 2002 Suzuki XL-7. And the items you'll need for this is a new wiper linkage from 1AAuto.com, 10mm and 12mm sockets and a ratchet with an extension, a flat blade screwdriver, a 12mm wrench, and a pair of pliers. First, you're going to want to remove your wiper motor, and your motor is located right here. You want to pull that harness from that bracket, then pull the sleeve back on the harness and push the tab and pull it free. Now you want to remove these four 10mm bolts. And we'll just fast forward as Mike removes these. Now pull the motor out and lift your wiper arms up so that they're completely vertical. Then pull the motor out and then use a flat blade screwdriver to pry that arm free. And now your motor's free. Next, pry off the caps on the end of your wiper arms. And remove those two 12mm nuts. And you can see he just breaks them free with a 12mm wrench and then removes them the rest of the way by hand. And then just push the wiper arm in and out a couple times to break it free and lift it up and off that stud. And we'll just fast forward as Mike does the other arm. Now remove this series of clips along your cowl panel. And if you have a clip removal tool, you can use that to pry the clip free. If you don't have that, pry it up with a flat blade screwdriver and then using a pair of pliers, pull the clip up that way. And we'll just fast forward as he does the other clips. Now pull the weather strip free, then lift the cowl up and pull it back. Next, you want to remove this small panel back here. It's held in with two 10mm bolts. And we'll just fast forward as Mike removes those. And then just pulls that panel free. Now remove these two 10mm nuts and these three 10mm nuts. And we'll fast forward as Mike does this. On the wiper arm studs, there's clips. Just push in those tabs and they'll fall through. And then take your wiper linkage and push it all the way to the passenger side, angling it up. And then pull it down, out, and towards the driver's side. And it's free. In the back is the old wiper linkage, up front is the new one from 1AAuto. You can see they're identical and they're going to mount exactly the same. Before installing the new wiper linkage, you want to just pry off this arm. Now pull this back and you want to compact this linkage this way. Then feed this up into that hole, turn it to its side, up and over, and then pull it back, as you'll see here. Turn it towards the front of the vehicle, keep pushing it back, And now you can pull it forward and tilt it back upright. And push it up into place and put those 3 10mm bolts into place. And you want to push this straight back so that that top arm's all the way back. Push this up into place and replace those 2 10mm bolts. And we'll fast forward as Mike replaces these and tightens them up. Now you want to mark the angle of how this arm is lined up. So just put a mark on your bracket and then just remove this 12mm nut and washer and pull the arm free. Put your new arm on and make sure it's lined up with that mark you made, and then replace that 12mm nut and washer and tighten them up. Feed your motor back down into place. Then take your wiper linkage and line it up with the arm on the motor and snap it into place. Now line up your motor and replace those 4 bolts. Now we're just going to fast forward as he replaces the rest of those bolts and then tightens them all up. Now replace your cowl panel. And then push your weather strip back into place. And you want to push it under the cowl in the center and then up over on the sides here. And then push your clips back into place. And we'll just fast forward as Mike does the rest of those. Now put your hood down. And reconnect your wiper arms. And you want to just line them up and push them onto the studs. And then replace those 2 12mm nuts and tighten them up. Then replace those caps. Now test out your wipers and make sure they're lined up properly and that they work. And then you're all set.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free, 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.